Show. Tonight, the second game of this four-game series between the Arkansas Travelers and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. It's baseball, it's the show, and it's straight ahead. Next. JBaker gets the call here on the mound for tonight. And as Jesse Schultens is off this evening, JBaker takes the call. 6'3", 215 pounds, age 24, here in his career for Amarillo. We are ready to go in this ball game, and leading off the Arkansas Travelers lineup, Luis Liberato. And we're ready for a beautiful Saturday night. First pitch, here it is. In there for the four-seam fastball, count now 0-1. Well, after tonight's game, we'll have two games left of this series. The Arkansas Travelers' last two times here at Amarillo of the year. Now here's the 0-2. In there, called strike, and he's right there. So I do correction, it was 0-1, now it's 0-2. So do apologize about that. I will make that up to y'all, promise. 0-2, here it is. Outside changeup, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 80 degrees, a pitch perfect evening for a game, and gotta say, pretty good for these two ball clubs. Arkansas winning the first of this four-game series. And strike 3 called, there's one away. And Baker getting his first strikeout.
Second baseman, Jake Shiner.
And now bring in Jake Shiner up to the plate. 1 man out, nobody on. And that's a four-seam fastball. He went around, broke the plane right there. In fact, it's strike 1. So we have Sunday game at 1 o'clock. And our game on Monday afternoon at 4. In there for a called strike, 0-2 now. Get a 5-game set as we get ready for the South Division playoffs here. Sod Poodles versing off Midland for the first 5. And there's another one out. And make that 2 strikeouts to Baker. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder, Dom Thompson-Williams.
Well, that'll bring in the Arkansas center fielder, Dom Thompson-Williams. Here's the pitch to him. Up top on the curveball, 1-0. Well, gotta say we have a pretty good home crowd. Don't forget our new season of Poodles baseball begins Tuesday night, Tuesday night, May the 4th, Star Wars Day. Line right there, and he misses it. Oh, no. He misses that one. And they're going to get it back at time, and he makes it up to third. And that right there is going to be a base hit triple right there. So 2-out triple right there. And now bring in Eric Filia. And that's high pop-up right there. The center fielder, Weathers, has it, and that's the inning. Well, they get a man at third with 1 hit, but nobody comes in across to score. So we head to the bottom half of the first, and we have no score. Leading off for the Arkansas Travelers on the mound, Logan Gilbert. His height is 6'6", 225 pounds, and he's age 22 prospect for the Seattle Mariners. Bottom of the first set to go, and they'll bring in Vic Reynolds, the second baseman tonight for the Sod Poodles. Yvonne Castillo is out of this ball game. As of yesterday, he got injured. And do gotta say, he should be okay. Maybe he'll come back just like the center fielder, Dre Overstreet. Right there, fouled. Oh, man, look out. And that's 0-2. Partly cloudy skies here this evening, about 80 degrees. And did he go? No, he did not, says the first baseman umpire. That is a ball, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Up top, 2-2. Yeah, so correction, have something in my throat. My goodness, feels like a frog. And that is strike 3 called right there, and that's 1 down. So Gilbert gets his first strikeout.
The first baseman.
Now bring up the first baseman, Jackson Whitaker. Up to the plate now for the home side. Bottom of the first, 1 away. Nobody out. Or actually, correction. I'm stuttering. Haha, gotcha. Yeah, it's 1 away. And nobody on here in the bottom half of the first for Amarillo. Yeah, I pull your legs right there, and I just say ha-ha to that one. Count now 0-2 to Jackson Whitaker. Here's the pitch. Right there, base hit up the middle. And that was pitch perfect. Sound of the bat is good. And that's a leadoff 1-out single.
Batting third, the catcher, Louis.
And batting third is the Sod Poodles catcher, Luis Campusano. Up to the plate now. And, oh, man, look out. That one got away from him. That dusts him off the plate right there. And that's 1-0. Holy crap. You got to look out for that type of call right there. Man, that nearly plunked him. And did he go? Yep, curveball says. Home plate umpire says he went around. That's strike 1. So evened up at 1-1. And that's high. And that is foul. So count now 1-2. So Sod Poodles looking to get even here tonight as they play the Arkansas Travelers. And that's ball 2, but looked like that's going to be called strike 3. And that was not even close. And that is strike 3 right there. And he says, where was that one at? That looked like it was outside the zone.
Taylor.
Out right there. And now bring up the right fielder, Taylor Colway. Colway coming into this ball game. 2 outs, 1 on here in the bottom half of the first. No score, Amarillo and Arkansas. And that's a slider outside, 0-1. Do correction, 0-1 is the count. Here's the 0-1. Right there. There's a base hit. And that's going to bounce right there at the wall and right. Runner's coming home. Oh my goodness, right there. And they're going to try to get him in high throw right there, catcher. Oh man. What a play. Amarillo gets on the board first, 1-0. And that's a beautiful line drive right there, base hit. Now bring up the hot corner third baseman, Eric Heim. And yeah, he went around, 0-1. The changeup was about 82 miles an hour. Sod Poodles down to their last couple of days as being a part of the Texas League AA affiliate of the San Diego Padres. Padres will move back to San Antonio to start 2021. Amarillo will get a new affiliate, the Arizona Diamondbacks. Right there, hot corner third baseman gets that one, and that's the inning. Well, the right fielder gets a base hit. That is a Taylor Colway. And the Sod Poodles get on the board first here in the bottom of the first inning. It's 1-0, Soddies. And we start the top half of the second, and now bring up the number 5 hitter, Cal Riley.
Cal Riley.
First pitch, and that's going to be lifted high right there. Center fielder Weathers backs up right there to put it away, and that's 1 down. Chance to give you the Sod Poodles defensive lineups here tonight. And patrolling right there at second base to cover Yvonne Castillo is Vic Reynolds. And also center fielder Ryan Weathers out there covering for Dre Overstreet. These guys are being the substitute teachers of both center field and second base, but we'll say it there, it's good to have these guys for Amarillo tonight. Here's the Coca-Cola batter, and that is Jordan Cowan. Cowan coming up here. Here's pitch. In there for a called strike 2, and that's 0-2 now. Oh my goodness. Got a pretty good home crowd here tonight. Fans coming in. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Change up. Oh, still holding on. 0-2. 1-0 Amarillo. Amarillo scores the bottom half of the first inning by Taylor Colway, and gotta say that guy doing pretty good, trying to get up to AAA El Paso with his friends such as Fernando Tatis Jr., Josh Naylor, and Ty France. And he got himself another one, and that's the 3rd strikeout he's getting, and there's 2 down.
The shortstop, Cesar Izturis.
And now bring up Cesar Izturis Jr. up to the plate, the number 7 and cleanup batter. And curveball 0-1. Man, that was a danger right there. That would have been a tying run coming in across the score. And that was sure thing he didn't hit that one. If he did, it would have been over the wall, a home run right there. Well, tied up at 1-1. Lake Bacher sets his sights. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and oh my goodness, that was a big messy one right there. And that's 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, oh my goodness. Here's a 1-2-3 inning, and that's it right there. Well, we go to the bottom of the second. Amarillo 1, the Travelers nothing. Leading off, the designated hitter Chris Muriel will start the bottom of the second inning. Here we go with inning number 2. And that's going to be well hit, but also a tough out number 1, as that will head to the second baseman. Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the Travelers. And you look at center field, you got Dom Thompson-Williams out there playing the opposition field for the Travelers here tonight. Got to say, one of the best guys for the Seattle Mariners was always the Dom Williams type guy. I mean, gotta say, pretty good for him. He does really good for his side of the defense. Lee Bloom up now, and that's 2-0 now. Bloom playing in left field tonight, although he is a backup for the Sod Poodles. And that's going to be chopped foul. Count now 2 balls, 1 strike. I mean, wherever they need Lee Bloom, they could take him anywhere he needs to be. He could be a backup reserve, or he could be somewhere else right on the field. 2-2 right now, 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning with nobody on. And that is strike 3 call, gets him looking, and that's 2 down. Logan Gilbert gets the 3rd strikeout.
Batting 8.
And gotta say, right there, he gets him looking. And there's 2 down. Here's Manolo Capua now. And that's going to be line drive right there. Oh my goodness, he misses it. Base hit. And he's going to be getting back. Right there. Oh my goodness, he was safe right there. Whoa. Nearly got tagged out right there. Oh my goodness, wow. Now that's going to be a 2. Wait a minute. What? Oh yeah, 2 out double right there. Bring in center fielder Ryan Weathers. Well, I was getting a little disoriented there. I was going to say there's going to be a 1 out double, but instead it's a 2 out double right there. Yeah, pulled your legs all evening long, and I will say it right there, guys. Up top, 1-1. So we got the go-ahead run at second for Amarillo. 1-0 our score, bottom of the second. And that's going to be lined right there. And the right fielder will take this one. And that's the inning. So they leave a runner stranded at second. And that will do for this inning. We go to the top half of the third. Amarillo 1, the Travelers nothing. Leading off the top half of the third, the 8-hole hitter, Jack Larson. Here's the pitch, and oh my goodness gracious me, he's going to swing early on that one, and the count now 0-1. Santa, holy cow Maria. That's something you don't see every day, but now you do. Here's the 0-1. In there, called strike, going 2. Baker's doing pretty good tonight. He's been getting strikeouts like no tomorrow. So gotta say, this man, he's perfect for the San Diego Padres. Curveball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now, even though we're going to have him hopefully up there by the last game, which is on a Sunday in September, right after he gets called to AAA. And that's going to be high pop-up. Center fielders chasing after this. Here's Weathers. And they're going to get the right fielder to get that one stride right there. He calls off center fielder Ryan Weathers for the out right there. What a play by Taylor Colway. Wow. Well, that's going to get your heart racing right there. And now bring in Marcus Efting. You know, race like a racehorse. My goodness gracious me. Here's the pitch right here. Swing fouled right there. Count now 0-1. Well, tonight Corpus Christi and Tulsa are playing each other. And they're at the top half of the third inning. So gotta say they'll have 2 more games, then they end their season. 1 ball, 1 strike. Don't forget, on Tuesday night, May the 4th, Corpus Christi Hooks versing off the San Antonio Missions. Amarillo at Tulsa, Midland at Frisco. Start the 2021 baseball season. Here's a 2-1. In there, count 2-2. Well, gotta say, it's pretty good that baseball schedule's coming out early this year. Here's the 2-2. And that is a strike 3 called, and that is the 5th strikeout. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
I'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Luis Liberato. 0 for 1, a strikeout in the first. Top of the third, 2 outs, nobody on bases. Here's the pitch to him. Chopped foul, and that's going high right there. Foul. Goodness. That nearly had a home run right there. but instead it lands foul. Here's the 0-1. And there's another one foul, and he's digging his own hole and right in the dirt. That's 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it is. And whoa, he almost went there. That would have been another strikeout for Lake Baker. The count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And that's going to be lifted high right there. Right fielder Colway's getting this one, and he'll reach up and make the play. And that will end the inning. So we go to the bottom half of the home third coming up. Amarillo 1, Arkansas nothing. Here's the bottom of the third, and now bring in Vic Reynolds.
Vic Reynolds.
Here's the pitch for the bottom of the third. Right there at third, and that's another fly out right there. There's one away. And now bring in Jackson Whitaker. 1 for 1, single and a run here tonight. So Amarillo will play their 6 games against Tulsa. And let's give you Amarillo's game days. And here's the 0-1. Out there, 1-1, right near the dirt even. So 6 games against Tulsa. And that's going to be lined right there. And that will be out number 2 as that center fielder, Dom Thompson-Williams, catches that one for the second out of the inning. Then we go to Wichita for the first time. The Wichita wind surge coming. So 2 teams being added. We have the Wichita wind surge and the San Antonio Missions as well. Luis Camposano coming up now. He is the Amarillo catcher tonight. And he's going to fly out right there. And that's going to be another fly out. And that will end the third inning. Top of the fourth coming up. Amarillo 1, the Travelers nothing. Top of the fourth set to go. And stepping in, Jake Shiner. Shiner coming in. Sets his sights. Here's the pitch. In there. Curveball. Count now 0-1. Top half of the fourth underway. Shiner is 0 for 1 here in this ball game tonight. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a nasty miss right there. That's count now 0-2. So Amarillo and Wichita will play each other. And after that, the Sod Poodles will return to Water Ridge Field. They'll take on the Rockhounds. Swing and a miss. There's another strikeout for Baker. And there's one away. Make that 6 total in strikeouts.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And he's just on fire tonight. I gotta say, my goodness. Right there. That's pretty good. So leading right there, the number 3 hole hitter, Dom Thompson-Williams, the center fielder. He was a 1 for 1, a triple in the first. But even failed to come across to score in the first inning. Even though he's going to try to reprise his role into getting on base and keep this fourth inning alive. Four-seam fastball, 1-1. And Baker taking some time to talk to the home plate umpire, and he didn't like that call for some reason. He's like, well, you call that as a ball right there? That was right in the zone. And you call that? Goodness. Well, let me tell you something, son. Don't argue ball and strikes to a home plate umpire, because they know exactly what they're doing. You can't argue with some home plate umpire to see whose is right, and you don't want to do that in baseball games, guys. You get ejected easily. Right there, and the right fielder, Colway, gets that one, and that's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Eric Filia.
And I'll bring in Eric Filia. 0 for 1, fly out in the first. Well, after we take on 6 games against the Midland Rockhounds, Amarillo will head to Corpus Christi. So that's going to be pretty good. Can't wait to see those hooks again. There's the strike on them to Eric Filia. Count now 0-1. So 6 games for Corpus Christi. Amarillo will head to Frisco. They play the AA affiliate of the Texas Rangers, the Frisco Rough Riders. So 1 ball, 1 strike. In the top half of the 4th inning, Amarillo won, the Arkansas Travelers nothing here in this one. Here's Lake Bacher. Here's that one, and that's going to be line right there. And Taylor Colway gets that one, and he ends the inning. To the bottom of the 4th we go. And he comes up to bat next. 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up for the home half of inning number 4. And now lead off Taylor Colway, 1 for 1. So a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Travelers. And that's going to be a 95-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. That's 0-1. So 6 games against the Rough Riders and the Sod Poodles, beginning on June the 1st. And they'll wrap up on a Sunday. Game at 6:05. Don't forget the Corpus Christi Hooks that come to Water Ridge Field. They'll play 6 games beginning June the 8th. So Sod Poodles beginning on Tuesday night, June 15th. And first pitch of that ball game is at 7 o'clock. So that's going to be pretty good. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here it is, outside ball 4. So 6 games against Midland. And then Amarillo will head back to Corpus Christi. And then after that, they'll come home and play the Wichita Wind Surge. And gotta say, that's going to be some pretty good games off of those new guys. Minnesota Twins AA affiliate. And I'll bring up Eric Heim up to the plate. You gotta say, we had 1 new affiliate in the North Division, and we had 2 new affiliations to the South Division. We'll start off with the Wichita Wind Surge. There in the North Division, Minnesota Twins have chosen their AA affiliate. Amarillo will be the affiliate of the Arizona Diamondbacks. The San Antonio Missions will get the reaffiliation to the Padres. So we'll say it right there. Everything is aligning out for the 2021 baseball season. Gotta say, 10 ball clubs. It'll be a battle of 5-on-5. And gotta say, that's gonna be good. Right there, 3-6-4 double play, and that will do. And that's 2 outs to start the bottom half of the 4th inning. And now I'll bring up Chris Muriel, the designated hitter. After we get done at Hodgetown, I should say, well, a.k.a. Water Ridge Field, Amarillo will head to San Antonio So, gotta say, San Antonio Missions versing off the Sod Poodles. So, 6 games with the Missions. And after that, the Sod Poodles go to Midland for 6 games. And that's outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs at the bottom of the 4th inning. Nobody on. And Frisco will head to Amarillo for 6 games, beginning on Tuesday night, July 20th. And after that, the San Antonio Missions get to come to Water Ridge Field, so that's going to be pretty cool. So, Missions and Sod Poodles, and that's going to be lined right there. Base hit in right, and that's a good one right there.
Now batting.
You know, home crowd is just getting happy, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Lee Bloom, 0 for 1, a strikeout in the 2nd. Back up the middle, a straight line base hit, and he misses it. So, goodness, right there, an instant replay.
Number 89.
And I'll bring up number 89. And that is the shortstop, Manolo Capua. 1 for 1, a double in the 2nd. And he takes it. Oh my goodness, look at that fastball. 97 on that radar gun. Oh man, you could hurt somebody with that fastball. Here's the 0-1. And that's going to be high right there. And Tom Thompson Williams will get that one. And he ends the inning. So first to second, base runners are left stranded. 2 on left. So we go to the top of the 5th. Amarillo 1, Arkansas 0.
Leading off for Arkansas.
Top of the 5th ready to go. And now bring in Cal Riley. Start the top half of the visitor 5th for the Travelers. The Arkansas Travelers. So 6 games against the Missions. And then Amarillo will head to Frisco for 6 games. Here's the 1-0. Right there, up the middle. That's going to be a line drive right into trouble, a base hit. So that's going to be a no-out double right there. And we go back to the top of the order now.
The third baseman, Jordan Cowan.
And now bring in Jordan Cowan. Cowan up to the plate now. The Coca-Cola guy. Here's the pitch. Swing and batter in the miss right there, 0-1. Strikeout in the 2nd. He's 0 for 1 in this ball game here tonight. Here's the 0-1. And chop foul right there, 0-2. Well, August 10th will be a Tuesday night. Corpus Christi Hooks versing the Sod Poodles for a 6-game series. And then Amarillo will head to Midland for a 6-game set. Swing and a miss, gets him down, and that's 1 away. So 7th strikeout to Lake Bacher, and he's now just doing really well.
Cesar Izturis Jr.
And that brings in Cesar Izturis Jr. up to the plate. The 6 games with Midland, and then getting ready for 6 games with Frisco. Here's this Juris Jr. Right there, back up the middle. And try to get him. And he will swipe from 2nd to 3rd.
Now batting.
And that's going to be a base hit, 1-out single right there. And now corners are going to get loaded up now. And here's Jack Larson, the number 8 hole hitter. Outside, 2-seam fastball. Count now 1-0. Tying run for Arkansas at third. Go ahead at first. One down in the inning. Lake Baker getting ready. Sets his sights. Here's the pitch. And that's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Looking for a double play ball possibility here. And hopefully he'll ground into a 3-6-5 double play. Here he goes again, 2-0. Swing and a miss, and he comes up empty-handed. That's 2-1. Well, Amarillo and Frisco, 6-game series at Water Ridge Field. Then Amarillo will head to San Antonio for 6 games, beginning on the 31st of August. And you got to say he gets the benefit of the doubt. That's 2-2. So goodness, gets that one right there. Well, then after that, the Tulsa Drillers and the Sod Poodles play each other for a 6-game series, and last of the season be the Frisco Rough Riders and the Sod Poodles. And strike 3 called, 2 down. 8th strikeout to Lake Baker.
The first baseman, Marcus Efting.
Now bring in Marcus Efting. Now Amarillo and Frisco will wrap their season up on September 19th at 1 o'clock. Here's a pitch. In there, called strike 1, 0-1. Top of the 5th, Arkansas is threatening the Sod Poodles. Looking to come back here and try to get a lead. Here's a pitch, 0-1. Swing, and oh my goodness, gets him out fooled right there for strike 2. So goodness gracious me. Gonna swing outside the zone, and gotta say they're trying to make him swing again. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Marcus Efting. 0-for-1 for him this evening. In the top half of the 5th inning with 2 outs and corners loaded. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's going to set his sights. Here's the pitch. Outside, changeup, 2-2. Amarillo 1, Arkansas nothing, but tying run at third and go ahead at first. Looking to come in here and try to get this one. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be high right there. Left fielder Bloom gets that one for the out, and that will save the Sod Poodles from getting into danger. And that will strand 2 runners on base. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. Amarillo 1, Arkansas nothing.
The center fielder.
Bottom of the 5th, ready to go, and now bring in center fielder Ryan Weathers. 0-for-1, fly out in the 2nd. Beautiful Saturday night, last day of August. And gotta say, we're looking up to 15 more days of Sod Poodles baseball. Affiliate of the San Diego Padres. Count now 1-1. Pitch count now for the Arkansas Travelers. 54 for Logan Gilbert. And 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Here's a 1-2. And that's down low, 2-2. Well, shout outs to give. Let's get right to it here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Got the Arkansas Traveler fans from the great state of Arkansas watching. And strike 3 called right there, 1 away. And Gilbert gets a 4th strikeout right there. And it's battle of bullpens. And now bring in Vic Reynolds, 0 for 2, strikeout and lineout. And that's going to be lifted high right there. And that will be the center fielder getting that one. And there's 2 down. So Reynolds will go down, a second sacrifice. And that will bring in Jackson Whitaker, 1 for 2, a single and a run. Two down, bottom of the 5th, nobody on. And ouch, look out, that one got him. And you hear somebody in the audience just saying, ouch, that's gotta hurt. Now bring in Luis Campusano, 0 for 2, strikeout and lineout here in this game. Now the choice is make the pitcher of Arkansas pay for hitting one of the best pitchers. Or best batters at the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Right there, and nope, that will be hit to the hot corner third baseman, and they will get him out at second, and that is the inning. So Amarillo 1, Arkansas nothing. We go to the top of the 6th coming up.
Leading off for Arkansas.
Top of the 6th, ready to go. And now bring in Luis Liberato, 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout. And this game is going by quick, guys. I will say it. And there's a 4-seam fastball. Count now 0-1. So Arkansas threatening the last inning. And gotta say, they were trying to score. But unfortunately, they couldn't bring that lone runner from third.
Now batting, second baseman.
And pretty much that was the top half of the 5th for the Travelers to get an opportunity in scoring positions. There's 1 man down, and now bring in Jake Shiner. Shiner 0 for 2 here tonight for the Travelers, and he'll swing and miss at that 4-seam fastball, and that's 0-1. So San Antonio will start their season at Corpus Christi. And gotta say, 6:35, the first pitch of that ball game. And I can't wait. Those 2 ball clubs will be really hugging each other, and pretty much they're gonna get ready. 6-game series against the Corpus Christi Hooks, and then 6 games versing off the Midland Rockhounds. And then 6 games versing off Frisco. So Frisco for 6. And then to Northwest Arkansas for 6. Here's a 2-2 to Jake Shiner. And that's a full count, 3-2. On deck, Dom Thompson and Williams. Tying run at the plate. Here's a 3-2. And that's going to be a line drive right there. Back up the middle, a base hit. And that will set up the double play possibility there.
The center fielder.
And now bring up the center fielder, Dom Thompson Williams. 1 for 2, triple in the first, and that's going to be line right there. And they can't get it. And I don't know what these guys are thinking, but goodness. Now you got second and third again.
Right fielder, Eric.
And the Travelers threatening. So I guess they weren't paying attention on that last play. And that would have brought a Arkansas tie-up ball game right there. And that brings in Eric Philly at 0 for 2, fly out in the line out. And a two-seam fastball, 0-1. Well, Baker's got another situation, just like he had back in the top half of the 5th inning. And he's going to see if he can get out of this one again. 1-1. Out there, two-seam fastball. And he's going to try it again. Sets his sights. Here's a 1-1. And uh-oh, right back up the middle. 1 run scores, 2 runs score. And the Travelers get on the board and they jump ahead. And now it's a 1-2 ball game, and it was just like yesterday. I think we're reliving yesterday's ball game. And time is going to be called here as here comes the manager outside the Sod Poodles dugout. And it looks like he's going to have enough of his starting pitcher here tonight. Well, and that will bring in Jerry Keel. And he's being called right to the mound, as that will do for Lake Baker here tonight. Well, he gets a standing ovation, and got to say he did pretty well. I won't blame him about that, but he is in line for the L if the bullpen can't get things situated here and try to get a W here this evening. Well, the manager gives the ball to Jerry Keel, and he's ready to go on the mound, and pretty much you're going to try to keep him out there for a little while. So pretty much half of this game still hangs in the balance for the Sod Poodles to get in there. Now bring in Cal Riley, 1 for 2, double in the 5th. Arkansas jumps out 2-1 against Amarillo. Here's the 0-1. And that's going to lift high right there. That's going to bring in a run. And that's going to be a sacrifice fly. Here's a runner coming from third, and he's going to score. And that's going to be a sacrifice fly right there.
The third baseman.
And 2 down in the inning. And I'll bring in the Coca-Cola batter, Jordan Cowan. 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts here for him tonight. In the top half of the 6th inning for Arkansas. 3 runs homed here in the top of the 6th inning. And gotta say, Arkansas just came back, and now 3-1 against the Sod Poodles. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. My goodness, right there. Right at the middle. And 1. Here's a 1-1. Swinging again. And getting a little bit anxious right there. And should I say a little bit antsy. My goodness, I think he's got ants in his pants and he's just dancing. Here's the 1-2. Right there, strike 3 called, and there he goes. And he's arguing, and he don't like that call, as that was strike 3 called, and he's walking back to the dugout. Well, 3 runs come across the score, and Arkansas will take a 3-1 lead. Bottom of the 6th we go.
Leading off.
And leading off the home half of the 6th, Taylor Colway. And looking to get this one going here. And here's the pitch by Logan Gilbert. 2-seam fastball. Count now 1-0. So here's the right fielder, Taylor Colway, up to the plate. Here's the 1-0. And that's going to be well hit right up there. And is it going to be gone enough? Yeah, he's going to miss it right there. It's going to be a base hit right there. Oh, man, that's going to be a double with no outs.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eric Hine.
And that's going to bring up Eric Heim, 0 for 2, line out and ground out. and chopped foul. And the count now 0-1. Well, we got the tying run at the plate now, and that is the hot corner third baseman. If he could hit a high one in a degree out of here. And that's going to be lifted high right there. Center fielder Thompson Williams under this one. And he'll get the play, and that would be the first out of this inning.
Now back, the designated hitter.
And I'll bring up the DH, the designated hitter, Chris Muriel, 1 for 2, a single in the fourth inning. Looking to get this one tied up again. Amarillo and Arkansas, 3 runs. Right there, right to third. And he'll ground out, and they'll put him out at first base, and that's out number 2.
Lee Bloom.
And that brings in the left fielder, Lee Bloom, 1 for 2, single in the fourth. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th, 1 on second in scoring position. Here's the pitch. And oh my goodness, look at Bloom. Look at it fly. It's gone. Out of here. Tied ball game. Wow. And Amarillo is going to get even with these guys. They ain't not going to let this one pass them by at all. 2-run home run by the left fielder, Lee Bloom, and it's a 3 all-out ball game. That ball is gone. It is Gone. And now it's going to be a decision at the end. Who's going to claim the second game? And back up right there. Right to second. To first. And that's the inning. So the left fielder, Lee Bloom, will get the tying run across the score with a 2-run shot. And we go to the top of the 7th. It's a 3-out ball game. Leading off the top half of the 7th, now bring up Cesar Izturis Jr., 1 for 2. And here's the pitch to him. Here it is, right there, and that's going to be pop up right near first. And the first baseman takes that one stride. Right there, just west of that first base. And that's out number 1.
Larson.
That will bring in Jack Larson up to the plate. So San Antonio versing off the Naturals in Springfield. And that's a slider. Count now 0-1. I got to say, we're going to have some pretty good instant replays of tonight's ball game. And want to make sure that you tune in as we're getting this one right underway for you guys here tonight. So stay tuned after this game. And also your Amarillo Sod Poodles news. And gotta say, that is KUOR Amarillo news for breaking games and final scores. 4-seam fastball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're tied at 3 apiece. Arkansas and Amarillo. Top of the 7th with 1 out. Jack Larson at the plate. Here's a 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's back up the middle right there. Weathers under this one. And he'll take that one stride. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Marcus Efting.
And that brings in the 9-hole hitter, Marcus Efting. 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout. And that's high, lifted high right there, and that will go foul. Right there. Here's the 0-1. And did he go? Yep. Home plate umpire says it. He broke the plane right there. And that's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And strike 3 called. He gets him out looking, and that's the inning.
Please join us for the traditional.
Well, fans, get up a stretch as we have your 7th inning stretch. It's take me out to the ball game. Bottom of the 7th, we're tied at 3.
Your attention, please. Now,
and coming in is the Arkansas new pitcher, number 83, Wyatt Mills. Mills coming up, and Ryan Weathers gets base in the home half of the 7th inning for Amarillo. Here's the first pitch by Wyatt Mills, and that's a 4-seam fastball. Count now 0-1. Had a righty in the Travelers bullpen, Travis Hayden, warming up in the bullpen. Stadium lights on this beautiful Saturday evening, illuminating the field. Gotta say, got a great crowd here tonight. Don't forget our ball game tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And last of this series. And gotta say, strikeout right there. And Wyatt gets his first strikeout. And there's one away. And that will bring in Vic Reynolds. 0 for 3, a fly out in the 5th. And he takes a strike, going 1. So 4 pitches already. He struck out the guy on 3 pitches. For the bottom of this one. And that's going to be lined up the middle, a base hit. Right under that pitcher's glove. And the go-ahead run is on first.
Now batting, first baseman, Jackson Whitaker.
And now bring in the first baseman, Jackson Whitaker. 1 for 2, single and a run. Bottom of the 7th, 1 out, 1 on. And no, that one will go foul. It's 0-1. 1 for 2, single and a run by Whitaker here tonight. This ball game for him has been absolutely phenomenal. Here's 0-1. Outside slider, 1-1. Especially a terrific season by Lee Bloom. I gotta say, this guy is just one hell of a guy. My goodness, he can hit that ball out of here. First Amarillo Grand Slam was probably versing off Springfield or something. I don't remember where it was, but it was somewhere in this season. And gotta say, that was pretty good. Here's the 2-2. And back up the middle, right there. Can it get him? Oh my goodness. And he is safe at second and first. And the second baseman gets an error? How the hell does that happen? And now bring in Luis Campuzano. Amarillo threatening here. 0 for 3, ground out in the 5th. You gotta say, a 3-run shot right here could be good. Here's the pitch. Outside, 4-seam fastball, 1-0. Got Jackson Whitaker at first, Vic Reynolds at second with 1 out. 3-3 tie ball game. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2. So 2 balls to getting bases loaded. And Amarillo going to threat them back and stuff. See if they like it. And there's a two-seam fastball. Count now 2-1. Here's the pitch. And that's back up the middle. Who's going to get that one? And that's going to tie up. No, he ain't going to tie it up. He's going to stay right where he is. He thought about it. And that's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 15.
They'll bring up number 15, right fielder Taylor Colway. 2 for 2, 2 doubles, an RBI, and a run. Came in across the score for his side. So 3-3 ball game. Go ahead run is at second and first. Ready to go. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul. Two-seam fastball. And the count now on 1. Nighttime coming on, and the stadium lights just flat up beautiful when you have a evening. Just nice and cool as it is. Here's the 1-1. And that's going to be back up the middle. Base hit right there, and that loads up bases. And Amarillo's got an opportunity to put the nails in the coffin.
Third baseman, Eric Heim.
And now bring in Eric Heim, the hot corner third baseman. And that's outside. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded. The bottom of the 7th and a 3-3 ball game. And the fans getting really ants in their pants, I should say it. They're getting antsy. Right there! Oh, man. And that is going to avoid the bases loaded jam. And Arkansas will get out of this one as he will take that one out there and left for the out. So the top half of the 8th is coming on, and it's still a tied ball game. Amarillo 3, Arkansas 3.
Leading off for Arkansas,
Luis Liberato, 0 for 3, pop out in the 6th, will stride to the plate to start the top half of the 8th. We'll say this game has been going quick, and it has. It's a real fast mover. Here's the pitch. 4-seam fastball. Now we're underway. Count now 0-1. Here's the pitch from Jerry Keel, and that's going to be line right there. Weather's under that one, and he'll take that one for the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Jake Shiner.
And that brings in Jake Shiner, the number 2 hitter for Arkansas. 1 for 3, a single and a run. Here's the pitch. In there, called for a strike, going 1. Pitch count, the Jerry Keel, only 17. Here's pitch 18. Fouled off. And count now 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Gets him down for the second out of the inning. And Keel gets another strikeout. And that's just a gift that just keeps on giving. So 2 outs in the inning, and Amarillo and Arkansas looking at their bests here tonight. And here's Dom Thompson-Williams as he takes a cold strike, and that's 0-1. 2 for 3, triple, a double, and an RBI that came in across the score. So a run batted in. And he's going to foul that one off, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. And hangs him out to dry for the strikeout. And that's the 8th inning. Tied with 3. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Amarillo 3, Arkansas 3.
Your attention, please. Now,
Travis Hayden is coming out on the mound now as he'll start the home half of the 8th, and he's going to try to get it to the top of the 9th for his side. Leading off for Amarillo, the designated hitter, Chris Muriel. Bottom of the 8th, 3-3 tie ball game, and Amarillo's going to try to crack this one open. About 9,179 fans came out to watch this ball game. I got to say thank you to all those that came out and supported this game here tonight. Don't forget our game tomorrow, continuing our series against the Travelers. Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock. Monday afternoon at 4. So, gotta say, weather-wise, pretty good sunny days. Right there at third. Can they get them? Yes, they will. That's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Lee.
And that brings in Lee Bloom. 2 for 3, a home run, and 2 runs that came in to score. And let's see if he could get another RBI. And that's going to be back right there. Right and left, a base hit. Right over the shortstop's head. And that's a 1-out single right there.
89.
Go back to the top of the order now, and now bring up the shortstop Manolo Capua. 1 for 3. Double in the second. He's 0 for 1. 1 for 3, I should say. I do apologize about that. The count now is 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And that's going to be back up right there, and they'll get one. And they'll get a double play, so a 3-6-4 double play. And that will erase that hit, as that one is gone. Top of the 9th. Arkansas coming to bat, 3-3 our score. Leading off for the Arkansas Travelers, Eric Filia. 1 for 3. Here we go for the top half of the 9th as he fell 0-1. Hopefully Amarillo will get the bottom half of the 9th. A winning run will come in across the score. Let's hope and pray. Cross your fingers. Here's the 1-1. And that changeup is there. 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike's the count. 2-2. Well, never mind. 3-1, I should say. On deck, Cal Riley. He's the go-ahead run. If they can scratch across 2. Here's a 3-1. And uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gone. An absolute bomb right there in right field. And Arkansas breaks this one. And they retake the lead 4-3. So 409 feet and 98.9 miles an hour. That was exit velocity right there. As you can see right there, this instant replay, and wow. Gotta say, that was just a ball gone. Here's the number 5 hole hitter, Cal Riley. 1 for 2, double, and a run batted in. 1 ball, no strikes. Top of the 9th, 4-3 our score, Arkansas. And right to short. They'll get him. 1 down, and Riley goes down, retired.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jordan Cowan.
And that brings up the Coca-Cola guy, Jordan Cowan, 0 for 3, strikeout in the 6th. Here's the pitch to him. Chop foul right there and right. And ball guy has that one. Count now 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And oh my goodness, that's going to be line drive, fair ball. Right there. And he's going to put that to a 1-out single right there.
The shortstop.
And he won't even advance to second. And now bring up Cesar Izturis Jr. up to bat. It's the last at bat. 1 for 3, single in the 5th inning.
Nope, that's the ball.
Change up outside, 1-0. 1 for 3 for Izturis Jr. Here's a 1-0. Swing and a miss. My goodness gracious, what a nasty one. And that's 1-1. Here's a 1-1. Right down low. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1. And that's going to be chopped foul. 2-2. Two and 2. Right there. And there's 2 outs right there.
Now batting.
And he'll go down.
Jack.
And they look like they're practicing a double play right there. And now bring in Jack Larson. 0 for 3. Fly out in the 7th. Here's the pitch to him. And that is foul. That looked like it was about to stay fair. And unfortunately, it does not stay fair. Here's the 0-1. And that's right there. The shortstop going to get this one, and he does. That ends the inning. So 1 run comes in after a solo shot. The Sod Poodles will have the bottom of the 9th. It's a 4-3 ball game.
Your attention, please.
Kyle Wilcox will start the bottom of the 9th on the mound for Arkansas. 6'3", 195 pounds, and age 25.
Leading off, the center fielder.
That'll bring up the center fielder, Ryan Weathers, tying run up to the plate. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul, curveball, 0-1. Looking to drive a high one out of here and tie up the ball game. 0-1. And did he go? No, he held up at time. A 1-1. 3 outs remain for Amarillo to rally back in this one. And that's too high. 2 balls, 1 strike. So winning run already on the on-deck circle. And that right there gets him out. 1 down. So thought he had a play right there.
The second baseman.
And now bring in Vic Reynolds. 1 for 4, a single in the 7th. Ooh, excuse me, guys. This little stuffy nose. And 4-seam fastball count now 0-1. 4-3 Arkansas. Bottom of the 9th. 1 out. Nobody on bases. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and oh man, that was nasty right there. Count now 0-2. So look like Arkansas gonna win this one tonight if they can't get any more runs come in across the score. And that will be the second game, and they will lead by two wins over 0 against Amarillo. Here's a 1-2. And that's way high right there. Base hit back up the middle. And winning run is coming up now as he strides to the plate.
The first baseman.
And that brings the first baseman, Jackson Whitaker. Only hope is a home run. Down low. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 for 3. Single and a run. Looking to end this one here tonight. Send these fans home happy, I will say it. And here's the pitch. Swinging, nasty one right there. And count now 1-1. Kyle Wilcox sets his sights. Here's the pitch to him. And that's down low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Tying run at first, winning run at the plate. Here's the 2-1. And that's ball 3, so count now 3-1. A little light right there on deck, Luis Campusano. Here's the 3-1. And that looks like a tie right there. And that's the second out of the inning. And that's a fly out right to center, and Amarillo down to their last out. Here in the bottom half of the 9th. And now bring in Luis Campusano, 0 for 4, a fly out in the 7th. And here's the pitch to him. Outside, 1-0. So 4-seam fastball, that's about 93 miles an hour on that radar gun. And that's back up the middle, and that's the ball game. And that will do. Arkansas wins this one. A 1-run differential here tonight. And the Travelers will take game 2 of this 4-game series. Stick around, we got more here on MLB Network right after this.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Travelers, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, the second game of this 4-game series will come to its end. And we want to thank everybody that's tuned in to this game, as this one has just ended for us here tonight. Well, 4-3, the Travelers will win this one against Amarillo. Let's get you your final line scores. First, for the victorious Arkansas Travelers, 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, so 4-8-1 for Arkansas. Amarillo, 3 runs, 11 hits, and no errors, so 3-11-0 for the Sod Poodles. Right fielder Eric Filia will be the player of the game. He did 2 for 4 with a home run and had 3 bases. Win tonight for Arkansas will go to Travis Hayden. Save will go to Kyle Wilcox. And the loss of this ball game goes to Jerry Keel. So, starting pitcher will get the L for this evening. Well, for all of us here, we will see you guys back tomorrow at 1 o'clock here at the ball game. And don't forget Monday afternoon at 4. And then we'll wrap up the regular season. And we get ready to play Midland for 5. Best of 5 in this one. Well, have a good night, everybody. And we'll see you tomorrow for Sunday afternoon baseball here on the show. And for more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.